Because our local grocery store did the coolest thing. They pulled out all of the self-checkout machines. No more self-checkout machines at our grocery store. Right? She hates it. I love it. I don't like those self-checkout machines. Can't stand them. They're annoying. I remember the very first time I ever used a self-checkout machine. I didn't even know they existed. I was in line. Kid says to me, "Sir, I can take you over here." So I go running over. He says, "All right, sir, there it is." So what is that? He said, "Sir, that is the self-checkout machine. You do the whole thing yourself. You scan, you bag, you pay, and you go." Like, wait a minute, isn't that your job? "Oh, no, sir, my job is to wait behind a desk over there and supervise you." "Really? You're going to supervise me doing your job? Fascinating." I mean, where else can you get this kind of customer service? Y'all have the T-bone medium well with the mashed potato? "Excellent choice, sir. The kitchen's right down the hall. Head on down there. We have a chef down there supervising you." "Oh, goody. I'm off." Those machines are annoying. I can't stand them. Please scan the first item and place it in the bag. Please scan the next item and place it in the bag. Please place the item in the bag. It's in the bag. Pop-Tarts. It's in the bag. I'm talking to the machine. I put it in there. Please wait for cashier assistance. Oh, great. Where's my supervisor? Where is he?
Good morning. It's Wednesday, June 22nd, 2022, and this is CafeDevo. Coming to you almost live, courtesy of First Congregational Church at the point of Saginaw and Washtenaw Streets, right here in beautiful downtown Durand, Michigan. I'm Pastor Steve Wood, hanging out as I usually do with my pal Bugsy. I hope your Wednesday is going well. We're going to continue reading our devotions from the book Truth for Life. It was written by Pastor Alistair Begg, copyright 2021, The Good Book Company. Romans chapter 12, verse 9. Abhor what is evil. Hold fast to what is good. Any patient who has undergone a bone marrow transplant knows the importance of being isolated from any possibility of infection because their immune system is so depleted, they are far more susceptible to disease than the average person. If a visitor arrives coughing and sputtering, excusing it as no big deal, that would be abhorrent to that patient and to their doctors. Any sickness is to be resisted like a plague because its consequences are potentially fatal. Christian love should reflect this kind of radical mentality when it comes to evil. We cannot say that we love others if we cherish or even only tolerate evil in our hearts and distance ourselves from good. We cannot toy with wickedness, seeking to establish some laissez-faire approach to particular sins. Abhor is a strong word. We don't use it much anymore, but it is as strong as Paul had in his vocabulary. He has no notion of neutrality when it comes to purity. At the start of his verse, Paul has already instructed his readers to let love be genuine. We talked about that yesterday. Isn't it interesting then that Paul immediately follows love with a word that essentially means hate? We often think that if we love, we should not hate anything or anyone, but that's sentimentality. Paul makes it clear that love does not rejoice in wrongdoing, If you love your spouse with a passionate purity, you hate everything that would rob you of that relationship. Otherwise, your love is not love. That same applies to our love for the things of God. We cannot love holiness without hating its opposite. As Paul continues, he turns from the negative to the positive, using the same phrase, hold fast, that Jesus used to describe a husband and wife's relationship in Matthew 19:5. Paul does not use this phrase arbitrarily. Marriage is the closest human relationship possible, psychologically, intellectually, and spiritually. So Paul is saying here that Christian love should have a superglue commitment to goodness. We must be careful not to fall into the world's trap of calling evil good and good evil, or being those who put darkness for light and light for darkness, as it says in Isaiah 5:20. God's people understand that there is a time for love and a time for hate. That's Ecclesiastes 3:8. So how would you describe your attitude toward evil, especially those sins that are most attractive to you or most celebrated by those who live around you? Would you change if you abhorred them? So today, rely on God's Spirit to enable you to love properly by hating what God does, echoing the prayer of John Bailey, "Oh God, give me the power to follow after that which is good. Now as I pray, let there be no secret purpose of evil formed in our minds that waits for an opportunity of fulfillment." That's a great prayer. And that'll do it for us on this Wednesday edition of CafeDevo. God bless you, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow.